Welcome back. Today's episode dives into one of the most fascinating areas of British coin collecting, the most valuable. Let's explore the top 5 most valuable UK 20 pence coins, looking at different years, conditions, and unique mint characteristics that make them stand out in the collector's market. United Kingdom 20 pence coins. While the 20p coin might seem like everyday pocket change, certain years, mint eras, and conditions can turn these small coins into highly sought-after treasures worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars. Let's get started. First up, Kingdom, the 1988 20 pence coin. At first glance, this coin may seem ordinary, something you might find in everyday pocket change. But many collectors often wonder, could this small coin actually be valuable? In this video, we'll explore its history, unique features, rarity in circulated condition, and most importantly, its current auction market value in US dollars. So make sure to watch till the end. The 20 pence coin was first introduced in 1982 as part of the modern decimal coinage system in the United Kingdom. It was designed to fill the gap between the 10p and 50p coins and quickly became a widely used denomination. The 1988 version belongs to the early years of this coin series, featuring the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse and a Tudor rose design on the reverse. By 1988, millions of these coins were already being produced, making them very common in everyday circulation. In fact, over 38 million coins were minted in that year alone, which significantly impacts their rarity today. One of the most distinctive features of the 20 pence coin is its seven-sided shape, also known as an equilateral curve heptagon. This unique design helps it stand out from other coins and allows it to roll smoothly in vending machines. The coin is made of cupronickel, weighing about 5 grams, with a diameter of 21.4 millimeters. The reverse design displays a crowned Tudor rose, symbolizing England, along with the words 20 pence and the year 1988. The obverse features the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael McLouf. While these features are attractive, they are standard across many years, which limits the coin's uniqueness. Now let's talk about rarity, and this is where many collectors get surprised. Despite being over 3 decades old, the 1988 20p coin is not considered rare, especially in circulated condition. Because millions were minted and widely used, most examples show wear and tear from everyday transactions. In fact, coin experts agree that most circulated 20p coins from this era are worth only their face value unless they have a rare mint error or are in exceptional condition. Collectors typically focus on unusual varieties, such as error coins or low mintage issues. Since the 1988 coin lacks these factors, demand remains relatively low in damaged or heavily circulated states. So, what is this coin actually worth today? In circulated condition, the 1988 UK 20p coin is generally valued at around its face value, which is about $0.25 or less. Even in uncirculated condition, its value is quite modest, typically around $1.35 depending on grade and preservation. Proof versions, which were specially made for collectors, can reach higher prices, sometimes around $5 or more, but these are not the coins you usually find in circulation. This clearly shows that condition plays a huge role, but even then, the overall market value remains relatively low for this specific year. If you're collecting coins like the 1988 20p, here are a few useful tips. First, always check for mint errors, such as misprints or unusual features. These can significantly increase value. Second, try to collect coins in uncirculated or near mint condition, as they are far more desirable. Third, consider building a complete set of 20p coins by year, which can be more valuable as a collection rather than individual pieces. And finally, always verify coin values using trusted guides or recent auction sales before buying or selling. To sum it up, the United Kingdom 20 pence 1988 coin is a fascinating piece of everyday history but not a rare treasure in circulated condition. While it holds historical and collectible appeal, its high mintage and widespread use mean that its market value remains low for most examples. However, it can still be a great starting point for beginner collectors or a meaningful addition to a full coin set. Next up, the United Kingdom 20 pence coin from 1983, specifically in dirty or heavily circulated condition. While many collectors chase shiny, uncirculated pieces, there's a surprising story behind worn and damaged coins too. Could a dirty 1983 20 pence coin still hold value? Let's explore its history, features, rarity, and what it's really worth today in the auction market, especially in US dollars. The 20 pence coin was first introduced in the United Kingdom in 1982 as part of a modernization of the decimal coinage system. By 1983, the coin was still relatively new to circulation. It features Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Arnold Machin, while the reverse shows a crowned Tudor rose created by William Gardner. These coins were minted in large quantities to meet public demand, meaning the 1983 issue is not considered rare in general terms. However, condition plays a huge role in determining collector interest, especially decades later. The 1983 20p coin is easily recognizable by its distinctive seven-sided, heptagonal shape, which makes it stand out from traditional round coins. It is made from cupronickel, giving it a silvery appearance when new. The coin weighs 5 grams and has a smooth edge. One important feature is the date 1983 clearly marked on the reverse side beneath the Tudor rose. While there are no major design errors known for this year, subtle variations in strike quality or wear can affect desirability among collectors. Here's the honest truth: dirty or heavily circulated 1983 20p coins are extremely common. Millions were minted, and many remain in circulation even today. When a coin is described as dirty, it usually means it has accumulated grime, discoloration, scratches, or general wear over time. Unfortunately, this significantly reduces its collector appeal. Most serious collectors prefer coins in fine, very fine, or uncirculated condition. That said, beginner collectors or bulk buyers may still show some interest in such coins for educational or low-budget collections, but demand remains relatively low in today's market. A 1983 UK 20p coin in dirty or poor condition typically holds very little value above its face value. At auctions or online marketplaces, such coins generally sell for around 10 cents to 50 cents USD, depending on how worn or dirty they are. In bulk lots, the price may even be lower per coin. Only coins in excellent or mint condition can reach higher values, sometimes around $1 to $3, but damaged examples rarely achieve such prices. So while it's an interesting piece of history, it's not a high-value coin in this condition. If you come across a 1983 20p coin, it's important not to clean it aggressively. Cleaning can actually reduce the coin's value further, as collectors prefer natural aging over artificial shine. Store coins in a dry, safe place using coin holders or albums to prevent further damage. If you're serious about collecting, focus on higher-grade examples or look for rare error coins, which can be significantly more valuable. And always compare recent auction sales before buying or selling to understand the true market value. To sum it up, the United Kingdom 20p coin from 1983 in dirty condition is a common coin with minimal monetary value, typically worth just a few cents in US dollars. However, it still carries historical significance as part of the early years of the 20p denomination. Whether you're a beginner collector or just curious about the coins in your pocket, every piece has a story to tell. Next up, the United Kingdom 20p coin from 1993, specifically in fine condition. While at first glance this coin may seem ordinary, collectors know that even common coins can hold hidden value depending on their condition, rarity, and demand. In this video, we'll explore whether the 1993 20p is worth your attention, how it performs in the collector market, and what kind of prices it can achieve at auction in US dollars. The 20p coin was first introduced in 1982 as part of the UK's modern decimal coinage system. Designed to provide a convenient mid-range denomination, it quickly became a staple in everyday transactions. By 1993, the coin had already been in circulation for over a decade, featuring the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Raphael McLouf. The reverse design, created by William Gardner, showcases a crowned Tudor rose, a symbol deeply rooted in British heritage. The 1993 issue was produced in large numbers, primarily for circulation, which plays a major role in its current value point. One of the most distinctive features of the UK 20p coin is its shape. It's a heptagon, meaning it has 7 sides. This makes it easily recognizable and practical for handling. The 1993 coin is composed of cupronickel, giving it a silver-like appearance and durability. In fine condition, the coin shows moderate wear, with some smoothing on high points like the Queen's hair and the rose petals, but the overall design remains clearly visible. While the 1993 issue does not feature major minting errors or design variations that are widely known, collectors still examine these coins closely for rare anomalies, which can significantly boost value. Here's where things get realistic. 1993 20p coins are not considered rare in general circulation. Millions were minted, and many are still found in pocket change today. In fine or even damaged condition, the coin's rarity is quite low. Collectors typically seek higher grade examples, such as uncirculated or proof coins. However, there is still a niche demand for lower-grade coins among beginner collectors or those filling album gaps. Damaged coins, those with scratches, corrosion, or heavy wear, generally have very limited appeal unless they feature a rare mint error, which is uncommon for this year. When it comes to auction value, a 1993 UK 20p coin in fine condition typically sells for a modest price. On average, you can expect it to fetch between 30 cents and $1.50, depending on the exact condition and the platform where it's sold. Coins in better condition, such as extremely fine or uncirculated, might reach $2 to $5. Only coins with unique errors or exceptional preservation could go beyond that range. It's important to note that grading, presentation, and buyer interest all influence final auction prices. If you're collecting UK coins, don't overlook the basics. Even common coins like the 1993 20p can be valuable learning tools. Start by examining your coins. Carefully look for unusual markings, off-center strikes, or other minting errors. Store your coins in protective holders to prevent further wear, especially if they are in fine or better condition. It's also wise to compare recent auction listings to understand real market trends rather than relying on inflated online claims. Building a complete date set of 20p coins can also be a rewarding goal for collectors at any level. To sum it up, the 1993 United Kingdom 20 pence coin in fine condition is not particularly rare, but it still holds a place in the world of coin collecting. Its value in dollars remains modest, reflecting its high mintage and widespread availability. However, its historical context, unique design, and role in everyday British life make it a meaningful addition to any collection. Keep searching your change. You never know when you might come across something truly special. Next up, the United Kingdom 20 pence coin from 1982, specifically in a dark or black shaded, circulated condition. At first glance, this coin may look ordinary or even damaged, but could it actually hold hidden value? In this video, we'll explore its background, unique characteristics, rarity in worn condition, and most importantly, its potential auction value in US dollars. Stay with us, because what seems like a simple coin might surprise you. The 1982 20 pence coin holds a special place in UK numismatics because it was the very first year this denomination was introduced into circulation. Produced by the Royal Mint, this coin marked a major step in modern British decimal currency. With a massive mintage of over 740 million coins, it quickly became one of the most common coins in circulation. Despite its high production numbers, collectors still appreciate the 1982 issue because of its historical importance as the first year of issue coin. However, not all versions are equal. While standard circulation coins are common, special editions and rare varieties can be worth significantly more. The 1982 20 pence coin is instantly recognizable due to its distinctive seven-sided shape, known as an equilateral curve heptagon. It features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse and a crowned Tudor rose design on the reverse. Now, when we talk about a black shade condition, we are usually referring to heavy toning, oxidation, or environmental damage that darkens the coin's surface. While this may make the coin look unusual or even rare to beginners, it's important to understand that this coloration is typically the result of wear or chemical exposure, not a mint error. Collectors generally prefer coins with original luster, so dark or blackened coins often fall into the lower end of the grading scale unless the toning is natural and aesthetically appealing. Here's where things get interesting. Despite being the first year of issue, the standard 1982 20p coin is not rare in circulated or damaged condition. In fact, due to the extremely high mintage, most worn examples including blackened or dirty coins are very common in the collector market, and in the numismatic world, condition is everything. A coin with heavy wear, scratches, or discoloration is considered less desirable. Black shaded coins usually fall into this category unless they show a rare minting error, which is extremely uncommon. However, there are exceptions. Special versions like the silver-proof or pied-fort coins from 1982 were produced in very limited numbers and can command high prices at auctions. These are entirely different from regular circulation coins and are the real treasures collectors hunt for. So, what is a 1982 20 pence coin in black or damaged condition actually worth today? For most standard circulated coins, even in unusual dark condition, the value typically remains close to face value, which is about 20 cents to $1 depending on condition and buyer interest. In better uncirculated condition, prices may reach around $2 to $3, but that requires minimal wear and original shine. Now, if we talk about rare versions like proof or silver pied-fort coins, auction prices can jump dramatically, sometimes reaching hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on rarity and demand. But remember, a blackened or damaged standard coin does not fall into that high-value category. If you're collecting or searching for valuable coins, here are a few important tips. First, always check the condition. Coins with minimal wear and bright surfaces are far more valuable than dark or damaged ones. Second, look for genuine mint errors rather than post-mint damage. Discoloration, scratches, or corrosion usually reduce value rather than increase it. Third, research rare varieties. In the case of the 1982 20p, focus on proof sets or special editions rather than common circulation coins. Finally, always verify auction listings carefully. Just because a coin is listed for a high price online doesn't mean it actually sells for that amount. To sum it all up, the United Kingdom 1982 20 pence coin is an important historical piece as the first of its kind. However, in a black-shaded or heavily circulated condition, it is generally not rare and holds only modest value in today's market. While some exceptional versions of this coin can reach impressive auction prices, the average worn example remains common and affordable. So, if you have one in your collection, it's still a great piece of history but not necessarily a hidden fortune. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more rare coin insights. And who knows, your next coin could be a hidden treasure.